There's Petco Park on a fine night for baseball here on the show. It'll be the youngsters with the chance to shine here, the Futures game between the World Team and the United States team. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
Well, I think they have to understand where they're playing. This is a great pitcher's ballpark, so you're not going to go out there trying to hit the light towers with everything you swing at. Make solid contact, move the line, and play a little bit more small ball.
Archie Bradley, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, Matty, he's a rookie on the mound. Doesn't have a lot of experience at this level, but he's getting better and better. We'll see how he does in this one.
And with that, here's how Team USA will line things up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Number 3 strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Tap foul at home plate.
First pitch, 7:05.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 67 degrees our game time temperature. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Steve?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
In now, Garcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Up and in for ball 1. Bases are empty, one man out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Now at the plate, here's where you got to put yourself in the pitcher's head and figure out, what would I throw on a 2-2 pitch?
One out, nobody on. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. Number 10 will be next. Lofted in the air out to right field. Jackson is there, 2 down. With a moment now, here's how Team USA will line things up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
Number 10 gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch on its way.
Nope.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. That's inside. 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
Breaks his bat as this ball's lifted into the air. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, I think you better look out for that cleanup hitter. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Number 78, the native of the Netherlands, will be the starter. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this starting pitcher, he's a rookie, so we'll see how he handles his nerves in this one.
And with a quick breather here, we'll take a look at how the world stars align on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Harold Ramirez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. Number 78 is there to make the catch, and it's a one-pitch out to start the home first. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, you know, you better not sleep on that guy hitting 7th. I think he does a great job of taking what's given to him. Never tries to do too much. Knows how to extend an at-bat and get the pitch he's looking for.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leo Faulkner comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
That's a two-seam fastball right there. It looks to the hitter like it's going to be inside, and then it tails back to the inside corner of the plate.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
And if you're a pitcher, that's not the kind of call you want to be seeing. 2 batters into a ball game.
Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. And with that, we'll take a look at how the world stars align on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, the center fielder in this one, as good as anybody out there in the field. Has a lot of speed, can cover a lot of ground, and most importantly, he's very reliable.
Craig Rushing gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit. Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he looks at a curveball that falls in 1-1.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95+ mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. High and deep to straightaway right. Carrara ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Stepping in now, Alex Jackson. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Boy, he goes right back to that same pitch that he just gave up a home run on. Put it in another dangerous location, too. Lucky he got away with that one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Two and one. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallegos over to his right, and that retires the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0. Carlos Carrara makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Carrara.
Here's the first pitch to him. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Think he would have liked the green light there. It's 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
All even now, 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. All even at 2-2. Here it is. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
Number 14 steps in now. In there, strike one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rushing, giving chase, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting sixth, catcher, number 30.
Number 30 steps in. He'll get his first shot at it here. Grounded to short. Mondesi is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The U.S. team leads it 1-0. Billy McKinney strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
Designated hitter, Billy McKinney.
And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future.
Drilled on the ground to short. Garcia has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting seventh, catcher, number 24.
At the plate, Cisco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
One out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Standing in now, Raul Mondesi. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Boy, and just a great call that time to turn to the changeup. That's one of those at the plate where you don't even wait for the umpire to make the call. You know you're a goner.
Noah Mora set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
Pitch count already becoming a factor. He's at 34 now, still not out of the second inning.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. To short. Fielded cleanly, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the third. The USA leads it 1-0. Mitch Brown is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 1, Mitch Brown.
Eddie Gallegos leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Oh, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Whoa, there's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
And sometimes up there you just get completely fooled. I mean, I think he changed his mind about swinging at this pitch about 3 different times while it was on its way to the plate. I'm going to swing. No. I'm going to take it. Oh, well, I better try to at least foul it off. And in the end, he got nothing.
Into the box, number 6. Chopped foul right at home plate. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out in show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. Looked to me like that was the right call.
In now, number 10. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And after going strikeout to start the inning, looked like he was on his way to an easy 1-2-3. After the base hit there, he's going to have to work now with a 2-out base runner.
Number 3 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
Oh, a fastball just about undressed him there. It's ball 1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Nope, just missing here, 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got.
A runner on first with 2 away. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. At the very least, he certainly established the inside part of the plate.
Yeah, but it's not going to do him a whole lot of good if none of those can find the strike zone.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Number 23 will come in and pitch now.
For the world team, number 23.
Harold Ramirez in now. Popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Hard liner toward short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, you know this ball had base hit written all over it. And for as hard as it was hit, it may have even made it into the alley. But that's a nice job at short to get all the way up there and just pull this thing down for the out.
Stepping in now, Leo Faulkner. As he'll take a look at ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
2 really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally, this guy would be all over him. but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for 1 pitch in 1 spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And they are wearing him out down there. 2 away now.
Well, maybe on a different day, we might be looking at first and second, nobody out. Maybe even runners on the corners with nobody out. But instead, this is now 2 very hard-hit balls in the inning, both of which have found gloves.
At the plate, Craig Rushing. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
A good job there of making a 2-strike adjustment. Very compact there. He uses the middle of the field, and this just finds its way into center for a base hit.
Into the box now, Alex Jackson. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Michael Fulmer will be the new pitcher.
Pitching for the USA, number 13, Michael Fulmer.
Leading off the inning, Garcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, number 10.
You see here on Show Track, that pitch up and in just ties him in knots. You leave that out over the plate, you'll be in trouble, but if you can locate there, things will be just fine.
Into the box, number 10. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
And even when they do get on base, not exactly something for the highlight reel. But he's aboard with an infield single, just their second hit of the ball game so far.
Carlos Carrara stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below, and that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Standing in now, number 14, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Two out with the man at first. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Sometimes when you know that you're not going to have a play, this is what you have to do. Here, no shot to throw him out down there at third, so he's just going to play it smart, take a bite out of it.
Stepping in now, number 30, as he will swing at the first pitch and send a ground ball out to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Number 20 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
World team, number 20.
Ryan McMahon is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Ryan McMahon.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. Garcia ranges to his right, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Billy McKinney.
Into the box now, Billy McKinney. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Skied into very shallow right. Carrara is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, number 24.
Now to the plate, Cisco. He singled his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit to short. To his left, Garcia. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We played 4 full. The U.S. team on top, 1-0. Aaron Blair will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the USA, number 70, Aaron Blair.
Leading off the inning, Eddie Gallegos, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And the leadoff man gone now to start the fifth.
Now batting.
And as a defender,
Number 6.
these are the kind of pitchers you like to play behind. Someone who pitches to contact, keeps the defense involved, and he gets an easy pop-up right here.
Number 6 stands in. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Yeah, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air.
Wow, just a jam sandwich right there, and all he's holding is about half of his bat. Those look like the kind of bats I used to swing with.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at-bat. Too high, ball 3.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Hit hard up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot.
Number
That guy's no slouch up there, and he comes through with a solid single here.
Number 10 steps into the box. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Yeah, and there are some times where you characterize a pitch as a sweeping slider, but this one does not fall into that category. I mean, this is a nasty little break at the end. Tough to do anything with that.
In now, number 3. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The U.S. team leads it 1-0. Number 23 will be the new
Now
pitcher.
batting for the world team, number 23.
Raul Mondesi in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Now, oh boy, a fastball right at him to start the inning. Good thing he got out of the way of that one. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. Now the hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Into the box now, Noah Mora. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And he lays off for ball one. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And he takes ball four. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Yeah, they went to the slider there on 3-2, and that's a pitch where you're really hoping a hitter will see fastball and swing through it. But it didn't work out that time. He winds up losing him.
Harold Ramirez will dig in now. He's popped out and lined out. 0 for 2 thus far.
Well, he's got nothing to show for it, but his last at-bat was a nice one. He put a good swing on it.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
Runners on first with one down. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carrara is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
If you're going to go the other way with a pitch, you've got to be committed to it. You can't just have a lazy swing and pop the ball out to right field. That's not going to do you any good.
Standing in now, Leo Faulkner, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Two-one, here it is. Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. A dive, but it's by him down the line.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Stepping in now, Craig Rushing. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Chopped foul wide of first. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Slider, oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Slow roller back to the mound. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 5 innings complete. The USA leads it 1-0. Leo Das will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
56, Leo Das.
Garcia will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just 1 hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
And he couldn't hold back that time. They say he went around. It's strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches. He's
ready with the 2-2 pitch. swing and a little blooper to center. Ramirez coming in. He's got it one away.
Now batting.
And this is all about
Number
taking
10.
charge out there. That's the center fielder's ball if he can get there. So he calls everybody off, and he makes the play easily.
Number 10. They'll dig in. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ramirez on the move, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get him right back into it.
Carlos Carrara will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Trying to hold the lead. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
And I think they'd stay out there again, maybe for the rest of the at-bat.
1 out and a runner on second base. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but it gets by the glove down the line. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
And you get the sense now that they're getting closer and closer to breaking through here. Well, that'll make it first and third now, and they've got a good chance here to break that string of zeros.
So stepping in, number 14, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees, strike 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
That almost got him. Hits a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. 1-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, you know it's just the 6th inning, but you kind of get the sense that they need to come up with something here. So that could be a really costly strikeout.
Number 30 strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th.
Well, there's still a lot of this game left, but it is starting to get late. This is a big opportunity that they don't want to let slip away.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
The 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Midsummer Classic right after this. Number 47 is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 47.
Alex Jackson will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Take a look here at where the catcher's going to set up. That pitch was supposed to wind up down and away, but this is just a total miss in location. Comes right back over the heart of the plate, and that's why that baseball's a souvenir right now.
Into the box, Ryan McMahon. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
In now, Billy McKinney, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
A little bit outside. 2-1. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Three and two now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Standing in now, Cisco. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One and 0 pitch on the way. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And that misses. Ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Stepping in, Raul Mondesi, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Carrara is in pursuit. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 outs.
Noah Mora stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Looking to minimize the damage here, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Swung on and chopped up the middle, backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, with the big blow being the home run, no errors, and a couple of men left. We're through 6 full. The U.S. team on top, 2-0. Back here on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Kyle Crockett is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Number 57. Kyle Crockett.
Eddie Gallegos will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Gallegos.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Let's take you through that at bat right here on Show Track. Now you're going to see he'll start things off with a nice slider. But he's not going to double that pitch up. He's going to keep that one in his back pocket for a little while until he needs it again. Then after a little bit of a battle, goes back to that slider and finishes him off.
Stepping in now, number 6. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. The 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Number 10 will step in. He's singled in 2 trips thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of combination to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Not close. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. The figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that whole at-bat, I felt like he didn't really want to challenge this guy. And I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order that you really have to go after.
Tyrone Taylor will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th-inning stretch.
Tyrone Taylor will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 13, Tyrone Taylor.
Number 82 will come in and pitch now.
Number 82.
Homer Woodyard is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike. 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
And boy, this is exactly how you want your leadoff hitter to approach an at-bat. You know, he's showing a lot of patience, and it's worked out so far.
Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
For a young pitcher out there, he's certainly going to have the butterflies working. I mean, it's probably going to take him a batter or 2 to really settle in out there and get comfortable. But he won't ever get too comfortable out there if he keeps walking guys.
Arthur Diamond will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 22, Arthur Diamond.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor has it in his tracks. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Craig Rushing will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Too high, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lined into left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit, and that wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoked.
Alex Jackson will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Has to be thinking strikeout here. And another foul ball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches. But in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Antonio Diaz will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Diaz.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
downstairs. 2 balls and no strikes.
And now at the plate with a 2-0 count, it's not just, hey, this has to be a strike. You've got to look for one pitch in one location and then let it rip.
2 down, runners at first and second. In there, 2-1. Chopped weakly to the left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The U.S. team leads it 2-0. Homer Woodyard will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Number 96, Homer Woodyard.
Arthur Diamond will stay in the ballgame as he'll take over at first base. Antonio Diaz is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Murphy will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Number 62 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
Chopped in front of home plate. Cisco scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 10.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Number 63 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And it's grounded foul. One and 2, here it comes. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Very brisk pace to the ballgame thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. Pedro Piedra will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Pedro Piedra.
There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
And a bouncing ball, foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3-4-5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Number 62 will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Number 62.
Number 63 will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base. Pedro Piedra will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Zach Jones is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Jones.
Forrest Wall is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. And a ball, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Yeah, that first fastball took off on him a little bit. This is a much better spot.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. That's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Into the box, Cisco, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, if that's a curveball, a changeup, a sinker, then maybe you get a guy to chase. But it's much easier to lay off a pitch down there when it's a straight fastball.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Well, let's take a look at this check swing here in show motion. From this speed, it almost always looks like the guy goes around. Here, well, it looked like a good call down there at third base. I think that bat did break the plane, and that is a strike.
Into the box now, Raul Mondesi. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One and two now as that one's fouled off. struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his third strikeout of the game. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more of our All-Star Game coverage in a moment. Jimmy Landrum is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 35, Jimmy Landrum.
Reyes is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
The batter, number 30.
Number 30 will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it one pitch at a time, one runner at a time.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
Popped high in the air. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Eddie Gallegos makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the ninth inning.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him anymore, but you know what? There's no clock in this sport, and that's for good reason. You've got to fight for all 27 outs.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
And there's ball 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Still 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Yeah, just an entertaining ball game here all around, and these guys are going to get out of here with a very nice victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The USA team wins it 2-0. Good night from San Diego.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the visitors, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.